What is going on, guys? Welcome to this episode. I'm sure you're getting tired of me making the same walk, the intro of every single video, but let's be honest, water's warm here, and well, at least warmer than the surrounding bodies of water, and the fish are biting, so what do you expect? You may notice today I do not have a spinning rod with me, which means no drop shot. And the reason for that is I'm trying to see if I can just coax a different kind of bite out. I don't mind throwing a drop shot because I don't mind catching fish, but I'm sure it doesn't make for very good content to see the exact same thing over and over and over again. Now, on top of that, we had a snowstorm last night. Today is the 21st. Yeah, it's President's Day. So today's the 21st. We had a snowstorm. Got like 3 inches in the valley. It's already starting to melt off. It's about noon now. So I thought I would just brave the weather. Come out here and throw some different baits around. Water looks pretty clear. We'll see how we do. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Alright, so today I am starting with a square bill in the craw color. It's an excellent springtime color. Between that and like a shad white, even though we don't have shad here, you're pretty well covered for spring. Both those are pretty good in spring. And then I'm going to be throwing this jig. It's a little bit smaller profile. This is a 3/8 ounce jig by Logix Baits. They make some excellent hard baits. And I've got that trailed with a Lewis and Wright little craw in scarlet color. So this would actually work really well on a PB&J jig, but we're running something more like a brown pumpkin. I believe the actual color for this was tarantula. So I'm going to start with the square bill today. Made the mistake of not bringing gloves today, and that was silly of me. I'm just gonna bang this square bill around a little, see if we can lose it or catch something on it. Uh-oh, we're hung up. Well, that was a short-lived crankbait. That thing was brand new. So that's in that red craw pattern as well. It's got that short circuit board. Bill on it. So to be honest, I thought it was possible that I may lose some baits today, knowing that I was going to be bashing them into rocks and stuff, but did not think I would lose one on like the third cast. So that's kind of sucky. Run it right along that thing. So, and I'm just cranking this. I'm not even putting too much action into it. I want it to bump into stuff. Ooh, that was a bite right there. I'm gonna make a switch real quick because even though I got a bite on this thing, if that was a bass, it really should be generating some more bites. So I'm going to switch to something that's going to give me a little more flash in the water and get me down just a slight bit deeper. If I hadn't lost that Strike King, that thing was diving like the perfect depth, but it was just getting hung. So I want something with a little chartreuse in it if I can have. Ooh, yeah, that's the one right there. how this bad boy runs. Yeah, see, we're getting down there with this one. My only complaint about these Strike Kings, ooh, that was a big hit right there, is like compared to the IMA, they just don't seem to be breaking cover as well. They seem like they're a lot easier to get hung. Oh, come on. There it goes. Fish. A wet sock, maybe. No, that's a fish. It just doesn't know what to do with itself. Ooh. Now we got him hooked pretty good. I'm gonna flip him up. Alright. So the reason that fish didn't fight is because I had his gill plate hooked. Well, there we go. Okay, gotta go super quick on this because I just had to do a one-handed battery swap, but that's my first one on the crankbait. Actually, not a bad looking fish. I'm gonna get him back because it was freaking cold out here, so I want to make sure he gets home. But that came on this Strike King. I think it's a 1.5 square bill, and just right off the edge of the rocks, bumping it across, and sure enough, he ate it. I took his mouth and his gill plate, so he actually ate it good, but he did not fight at all. So that was a little less exciting than it could have been, but that's all right. That wind is not going to be fun. Should make for some interesting casting. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up. I know it sucks there was only one fish, but I was tired of getting snowed on. My hands are freezing, like red and totally numb. So I decided to call it quits for now. I will definitely be back here throwing some more crankbaits. And the whole point of this today, I didn't bring a drop shot, I didn't bring anything finessey, well, sort of. I am not a great crankbaiter, and so I found a sale on some Lucky Crafts, and I was like, well, I don't throw crankbaits that much, but you know, I'm halfway decent with them, so might as well stock up on them. And when I got to thinking about it, I was like, well, I really should learn how to be better with this. And this time of year, you know, it's middle of February, is great for cranking, like it actually is. So I decided to go ahead and stick with it. I made one change to the crankbait. I didn't keep throwing the craw pattern. I just threw a like a pumpkin brown with a chartreuse belly, and switched to that, and ended up getting one pretty quick. My hands were starting to go numb pretty bad, so I decided, you know what, it's time. We'll come back a different time. Hate having just one fish for the day, but tired of getting snowed on while I'm fishing, so I don't mind putting up with it a little bit. Maybe next time I'll bring some gloves. But either way, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you learned something from it. Hopefully you learn along with me when I'm learning how to crankbait or learning out any technique. So if you guys enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button, give me a like, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So I appreciate you guys leaving the feedback. It means a lot to me, and we will catch you on the next video. Thank you.